But of course, let me also indicate that if there's anybody like that who has suffered unfairly and who believes that their appointment predated December 7th, who has not heard from the institutions or this one, they can bring it to the attention of government.
Well, so I'm happy with the assurance, given that they can, and I will be very, about qualification as of for, and the minority in general is helping solve this thing. We would bring that to your attention. But you see, that until that happens, we are still having some challenge. And let me come to the 500 people. Look, with the greatest respect, minority will never support any person who is employed when the pre-done processes have not been followed. But can the committee probably get us to know that those institutions involved in this particular, so in the interest of transparency or in the interest of full disclosure, we know the respective institutions that actually went beyond trying to recruit persons when elections had been declared. In any case, there's nothing wrong with recruiting people after the end of election, because the institution going concern, the institution will go beyond the political power. The political. So
there's a list of 36, institutions.
I listed all of them.
Yes, that was given. So it's already out there.
No, the list of 36 institutions are those who appeared.
Yes,
as he said.
Exactly.
But of those who appeared, out of the 36, which of them were disqualified? We don't, based on the basis of this particular criteria, because they are institutional recruitment. And it's not the individual who is initiating the recruitment.
Your question is that for the revocations,
exactly,
we should have...
Let me just conclude on this point that, look, the lesson we are learning is that government should not do things in a manner just because there's a change in power. You are trying to put people into the payroll without necessary approval. That's the first thing. The second most important lesson is the characterization of such recruitment as unlawful, and then the decision to proceed on that basis to terminate them. And that decision by the government to terminate this contract has caused the nation losses. And I think that these losses that it is causing us could have been avoided by the fact that the government could have decided to hold on with the process, institute inquiry, and tell that those people report to whereby when we've determined at the end of the day that your appointment was unlawful, we terminate it. And I think that was been the decent, the conduct with which they would have done it would have been.
All right.
So our position is that, look,
from where you sit, this committee should have preceded the dismissals.
Exactly.
Okay.